What's the worst example of favoritism you've seen at school? Senior year, we had this AP English teacher, Ms. Harlow, who was blatantly obsessed with the volleyball team captain, Jessica. And I mean blatant, to the point where it made the whole class feel like background characters in a show built entirely around Jessica. Jessica would stroll into class 10, sometimes 15 minutes late, Starbucks in hand, and Ms. Harlow would light up like it was a gift. "Take your time, dear," she'd say with actual warmth. Meanwhile, if anyone else so much as slipped in 30 seconds late, she'd stop the entire lesson, glare at them, and assign detention on the spot. Didn't matter if you had a legitimate excuse. You got a lecture about discipline and how punctuality reflects your moral fiber. But the grading? That was somehow worse. Jessica and I were study partners, and one night while working late, we accidentally ended up submitting the exact same essay, same file, word for word. We didn't mean to, it just happened during a shared doc session. Jessica got an A+. Across the top of her paper was brilliant insights, in thick purple ink. Mine came back with a C-. Shallow analysis, lacks depth. I just stared at it in disbelief. We'd literally turned in the same thing. I thought about speaking up, but something about Ms. Harlow made that feel dangerous, like she'd twisted around and punished me harder for questioning her. Then came college application season. Jessica needed an A in advanced English to qualify for this big volleyball scholarship. Right before midterms were supposed to be handed back, Ms. Harlow made an odd announcement. She'd lost everyone's exams, said she'd need to regrade us using a take-home version. Everyone thought it was sketchy, but what could we do? When the new grades came back, Jessica, who'd been averaging a low C, suddenly jumped to the top of the class. Nobody said anything, but everyone noticed. I told myself to just finish the semester and get out. Then one afternoon, I went back to the classroom to grab a notebook I'd left behind. As I got close to the door, I heard voices, Ms. Harlow and Jessica. They weren't just chatting. Ms. Harlow was coaching her, giving her the exact final exam questions, and walking her through the answers. Not hints, not general topics, the actual test. I froze, pulled out my phone, recorded the whole thing through the crack in the door, but I didn't go straight to the principal. I went to Jessica. When I showed her the video, she looked confused. At first, she sort of smiled, like it was some misunderstanding or joke, but as the clip played, her face shifted. She looked hurt, betrayed. She had genuinely believed all the praise, all the grades were earned. The next morning, Jessica marched into the principal's office, with my phone in hand. She didn't try to protect Ms. Harlow. She told the truth. Ms. Harlow was placed on administrative leave immediately. An investigation followed. They audited her grades from the past 2 years. Turns out Jessica wasn't the only one. A handful of students, mostly star athletes, had mysteriously inflated grades. Jessica gave up the scholarship, said it couldn't be justified anymore. To her credit, she didn't try to hang on to it. Instead, she reapplied to colleges using her real GPA and her own essays. Funny thing is, she still got into a better school than the one she originally planned on. She was smart. She didn't need the favoritism. None of us did.